Hey guys, how's it going? Today's video is going to be titled Friends. Now, what do I mean by friends? So, if you've ever dealt with a woman and came across this phrase, let's just be friends. Let me put it this way. Whenever a man approaches a woman, the last thing on his mind is just being friends with her. There's a sexual attraction. That's why he approached her in the first place. Now, if she tells you she's not interested in that, but just wants to be friends, why would you accept that? Wouldn't that be a cop-out? It's like you have a sexual attraction to this woman and you're interested in her sexually. Why would you settle for just being her friend? One, it makes absolutely no sense. And trust me, I've been there, done this millions of times, learned from my mistakes. Went out, came back with the trophies. Two, she will not respect you. That woman loses respect for you. And if this was a case where she was just testing you, you just failed that test. Now, I'll give you a little story of a woman I once took out on a date. So, took her out to dinner and then after that went to a movie. And then after the movie, and here's another funny thing. You can tell when there's no interest when whoever you're taking out on a date has other stuff planned after. So it's most of the times there's really nothing planned, but it's just a cop-out. It's more of a, okay, I'm going to let you take me out to dinner, but then after that, I split. So they're not looking forward to any time after that. Now, I took this lady to dinner, took her to a movie, and then after that, she's like, oh, I have to go meet up with some friends. So I'm like, all right, cool. Now, on the way there, we're talking. And we went into the conversation. Something made me ask her. So it was like, so what was the thing that made you accept me taking you out on a date? And long story short, it boiled down to, oh, she just wanted to have fun or just go out to dinner. And that was that. So there was no interest. And I proceeded to tell her that the reason I had asked her out on the date was because I was interested in her. I wanted something more. If that makes any sense. Well, it makes sense, but you know what I mean. I wanted something more. I was sexually interested in her. I was sexually attracted to her. Long story short, there was no interest there. And keep in mind, there are women out there that will just want to use you for dates, for dinners, movies, and are not interested in you at all. You have to watch out for them. But she proceeded to say the long story short, she proceeded to say she wasn't sexually interested in me. She did not want a relationship or anything like that. But we could just be friends. Now, I think this was the very first time I ever internally snapped. I call it a calm snap, where it's like you come to that realization and you're like, you know what? And this was the very first time I ever said this. I was like, well, thank you, but no thank you. Because when I approached you, I was sexually interested and attracted in you. If that was what I was after, why would I settle for just being your friend? And I asked her this. And of course, she had no answer. So I dropped her off home and that was that. But here's the funny thing. Although she did not like me for that, she actually respected me for it. Because a few months later, she called me and she wanted me to DJ a gig for her. And I did. And she paid me the money for that. And that was that. And every once in a while, we talk, but it's when she reaches out to me. Like, since that time, I've never reached out to her. But here's what you need to understand as a man. Your job is not for anyone to like you. Your job is for people to respect you. They might not like you, but people should respect you. Never let anyone run over you. I don't care what it is. Stand for something. And here's the funny part. 90% of the time, when people respect you, they will like you as well.